What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing our first reaction video. We're going to be reacting to the first episode of the new MCU show Echo. First ever Marvel product to be rated TVMA, which is exciting. To be honest, before that was announcement, I wasn't interested in Echo at all. I don't think she needed her own show. I think that Marvel are very much trying to get people to watch this desperately. I think that's why that the Netflix shows were just announced as part of MCU canon and MCU timeline. That makes it a bit more interesting to see where Daredevil and Kingpin fit into this exactly now, because I thought they were just variants. Fingers crossed that they don't ruin Daredevil and Kingpin. I don't think they will. I think it's going to be more violent because of them. It sort of seems to be marketed just as the return of Kingpin and Daredevil, and Echo just has taken a back seat, which, in terms of who people who are going to watch this, that's what we want. Nothing against Echo, I'm sure she'll be great in this, but as long as it's got a darker tone, the story is fitting of it, and we see a lot of Daredevil fight scenes. And I think the director confirmed there's going to be a 6 or 7 minute one-shot fight. That's what we want. That's why people who like Daredevil are tuning into this. And if this turns out to be very good, the Daredevil show itself will probably be one of the best things that Marvel's ever done, because they'll see if they can get Echo right, they can realistically do anything, and MCU will be in a much better place. So without any further ado, we're just going to get on into this. And if you like this video, like and subscribe please, that'd be great. And let's get on into it. Well, we've got the mature warning at the start. Already a good start in my opinion. There's this go. Definitely intrigued, but there's a good chance I could end up confused by the end of this. Oh. Okay. So that bird tells me they're descendants of those Indian people from the start. And I'm guessing it's going to stick around Maya because she is the chosen one.
Something eating you?
Got a somber feeling something's going to happen to these two. I'm assuming they're Maya's grandparents.
Well, why don't you ask them for something good, like Powerball?
Not a bad thing to ask for. Of course. Jump scare. Nope. That's how you know it's really as dark and gritty, because she's just gone. That's what caused him to get a job with Kingpin. He didn't really trade up, did he? Good have thought he learned his lesson. I do like that a lot of it is from her perspective of the sign language, and it's not giving us subtitles.
Maya.
We're just meant to break it down ourselves, and it's pretty obvious. Rebatter and Kingpin's in charge.
But dragons live in a different world.
No. You just gotta talk to Shang-Chi about that.
Would
Sure, he'll
make
sort you out.
them stronger.
There we go.
Ready?
Back of how much is going to be turned down after the events of Hawkeye. Ronin Hawkeye, yep. Wonder if they went back and refilmed some of these from her perspective, or if they're just using stock footage. Because Hawkeye was filmed a long time ago. Must have been older footage, because I think they would have shown probably Ronin being even more brutal with the different TV rating and a few of his kills there, but it didn't. Must just be stock footage in this bits now. Police officers must just be the most useless people in the Marvel Universe, especially in New York, with the sheer amount of superheroes running around. Obviously it's not going to end well. She's literally in a motorcycle showroom. Yeah. I like the way that she did the sound again there.
Get on the ground.
I can't wait to see some of the fight scenes from her perspective.
I understand your
So
rage.
Kingpin's got an interpreter, okay. And he's got a lot of power.
Do you?
My father was killed also. When I was 12 years old. The pain that I felt in
By
the wake
him.
of that moment. So
I actually
thanks
feel
for your
hyped.
loyalty.
They're-
No, it's cool, bro. They're expecting us. Yeah.
Brutal but effective. And Maya hasn't even started yet. This is a one shot. And if it's... I know it's Maya's first assignment, but I didn't expect anyone to even get her on the ground. That was his heartbeat she could feel. Oh my word. That's her first kill. That's a trap. Oh my word, here we go. Yes.
Them all night. And then you guys show up.
I have never been so happy to see Charlie Cox back again. Oh, this is amazing. Because I want to see just Daredevil in a hallway for 6 minutes straight with about 100 guys charging him. I did see the director said he'd be holding back with Maya.
Yes. Your boss.
And that's Jeremy Renner. Oh, we'll see the aftermath. Now in the Hawkeye show, there was 2 shots. She definitely shot twice, and everybody was guessing that she shot out both of his eyes. So what's that about? This has been very good. There is definitely a few issues with it. The story isn't really flowing. There's too many flashbacks. I'm very happy that they had Daredevil beat her, essentially. You know, you had 9 times out of 10 with 2 heroes fighting one of these shows or films that ends in a draw, and that's just nobody's interested in that. A brick. Really? I suppose their house is in the middle of nowhere. You can get sort of get away with it.
So much squatting here, there's gonna be hell to pay. Maya? New York.
Thursday. Good to see you, cousin.
Now it's more like the back and forth we want to do on the sign language.
Hey!
Where they're both being quiet and
My
they're just letting
Lopez is
their
back.
sign language do the talking. Looks like Scranton in the office.
Well, hi, howdy, hello, Becca. Here, your kid sevens right there. They're all yours. Have fun.
The guys in this just must really like having their heads bashed in.
So what's it gonna be?
I can just bump into him out in the open. That's just lazy. That's just lazy. That's Rand Reynolds would say. It's just Krill playing red light, green light when on rollerblades. I can't even get going, never mind stop.
Green light, go!
I think the character of Maya just looks so uninteresting. The guy says, what's the odds of this random guy in this random town at the skate rink
Vicky?
being associated with Wilson Fisk
You alright?
when she hasn't been home in about 20 years?
Pain in my ass. But he's worked for me.
It's definitely the funniest sign language battle of the episode.
Dental floss. Nice. Take a deep breath.
I'm still not really getting Maya's motivation in all this, but
Figured you needed more of
them
the
two
stitches.
have quite a good chemistry. Same with her and Daredevil, they had great chemistry. But every other conversation she's had in this episode's been a bit flat.
I won't bring a war here. To the people I love and who love you.
Try to go back to your old life, but it's been 20 years of being an assassin. It ain't that simple. What is this? Oh, this will be Kingpin's IV, I'm assuming. Don't see why they're giving some big snow built up. He's all over the promotional. Well, guys, that was the first episode of Echo. Probably it was a bit above average, to be honest. I thought there would have been a lot more brutal fights. I loved the part in the fight that the big fight they did have. I loved that it was done from Maya's perspective. That she heard she felt the neck snap, the heartbeat right before it. Like that type of stuff they need to lean into when it comes to her fight scenes. Obviously, when Daredevil showed up, that's what everyone's sitting waiting for. It's just, like I'd say at this point, because we all like how heavily featured Kingpin is in all of the promotional material. I think just people just needed to see Daredevil throwdown because like we were all ready for it, and tonally he was perfect there. Like he felt a bit like the Netflix Daredevil, but obviously we need a lot more. I don't want that to be a one and done. I was actually very surprised because when he was obviously definitely appearing in She-Hulk, they waited the 2 episodes from the end to finally pull the trigger. and that just so happened to be the best episode of She-Hulk, and I did enjoy She-Hulk, but that was the best episode. So having him in the very first episode of Echo, I just hope they're not setting themselves up to now not have him anymore, because we need him again. Obviously we're going to have a lot of Kingpin, thankfully, and Vincent D'Onofrio, he is going to, in my opinion, I think he'll be unbelievable in this series. And anyone who said after Hawkeye that the MCU is going to waste Kingpin, I think they'll be sorely proven wrong. I hope that's the case, because we need the Kingpin of the Daredevil universe. We need the Kingpin from there to be basically a street level big bad for the entire street level Avengers team that's going to eventually show up. Like, I expect like Daredevil, Maya, maybe Hawkeye, like get Jessica Jones back in there, Spider-Man. Like, I expect Daredevil to be in Spider-Man to team up against Kingpin. So you need to build all that up, and you need to start doing it faster, because Daredevil is currently, I think it's going to restart production again fairly soon, and you'd like to think Spider-Man 4 is going to be coming out within the next couple of years, so they do need to get a move on. The rest of the episode, as I said, I think our chemistry with a few of the other characters was dull, and it's not down to the whole sign language thing. I enjoyed a lot of the sign language interactions, but I thought Maya just looked uninterested, and I understand she's obviously going through the ringer mentally, but I just wanted to see more from her. I wanted to see her engage more at the end there with that guy. I don't know who he is, but with the man she was with at the end, they seem to have a bit more of a jokey interaction that with the sign language, and I enjoyed that a lot more. So a lot more of that would be great. Obviously, it's episode 1, growing pains and all that. Hopefully we get, I think we need even more Kingpin, to be honest. I know he was in it a good bit, but they've marketed this show basically around Kingpin altogether. It was actually rare to hear Maya's voice in the trailers. So I need to see a lot more grittiness and darkness from Kingpin himself. Maya, I need to be told why she would bring trouble. Essentially, she knows she's going to be followed after shooting Kingpin. I need to know why she would take that back to her home, because it doesn't really make much sense. But fingers crossed that that's explained in the next episode or soon. I just really hope they don't just turn around and say your ancestors had magic powers, so you've got magic powers. I really hope they don't go down that route. I think Maya, Echo, should just be what she is, and that is an absolute badass who can handle herself against pretty much anyone. I'm glad that they dropped the whole thing about where she can copy people, because like after they screwed up Taskmaster so much in Black Widow, I'm glad they just decided we're not going to do that with Echo like we originally planned, because it wouldn't have worked. Nobody would buy it. And that's why I was happy to see Daredevil win that fight. I don't care if it's Echo's show. Daredevil should not be getting beat by anyone, in my opinion. Outside of maybe a Spider-Man could beat him, and a Kingpin would give him a good fight, but Daredevil should be beating everybody. And that's just the way it is. I'd give the opening episode probably a 6 out of 10. I think that's fair. It was better than I thought it was going to be. Up till a couple of weeks ago, I wasn't even excited for this. Now I very much am, and the fact that it could start tying in the whole Netflix MCU universe more than we ever thought, because I never thought the Netflix heroes would be recognised. I'm assuming Iron Fist still never will. Chances are there might just be a big recast there. I can't see him making his way back. But thanks for watching, guys. If you made it all the way to the end, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. And hopefully I'll get the second episode up next week if I get a chance. And thanks for watching, and peace.